Hello Reformers, and welcome back to Perisno 0.74. Now, when we left off, we had just defended Uliastai from an overwhelming assault by the Draharans, but thankfully enough we were able to hold our lines and indeed defend against them. So, we are going to be heading in, and hopefully we will be engaging most of them. Yes! There we go, thank you very much, let's do this. Okay, so, how many... Oh no, how many units do they have? I actually do not know. What? Okay, they have an overwhelming majority of units right here. They have 39 against our 421. So, we're going to be really quite strapped here. We are not going to do very well, I don't think. It really depends. They have a battle advantage of 19. That is just insane. I really do not know how we're going to be even fighting these guys. It's... wow. Okay, we're gonna have to play our best right here. And that is pretty tricky. That is pretty tricky for me, to say the least. But we'll see. We'll see how well we do. Let's just hope that we don't get lanced in the face, or should we just say shot in the face by any kind of... oh my goodness. Yes. Any kind of arrow or... thrown weapon. No doubt we're going to lose a lot of our units by doing this, but hopefully we'll still have enough to be able to defend against the overwhelming might of the Draharan forces right now. But yes, you never know, you never know. Everything is very uncertain right now, and it would actually be good if I could hit something, wouldn't it? Yes, there we go. Our first kill of the episode. Technically not a kill. We knocked him unconscious. Oh yes. Well, there it is. We have... actually won against overwhelming odds. I really could not imagine how amazingly difficult this fight would be, considering they have 39 and we have, well, not that much, that's for sure. So, yes, it's quite a difficulty, but nevertheless, there it is. We have attained victory against such an incredible force. And there it is. Wow, they actually all escaped. That was a little bit unfortunate. Of course, this fellow did not, so we will be letting him go. Wow, we actually had 5 vassals in there. Okay, so Ilakafalki Knight, welcome to the ranks. Perisno Cavalry, welcome. And we are also gaining some farmers and peasant women as well. Now, do bear in mind that we do get to take a lot more prisoners as well. I love taking prisoners. Goodness me, it makes me very excited. Ah, yes, I must say. Oh my goodness, okay, so we have a couple of difficulties with the boots there. Yes, we may need to... see to that at some point. Okay, so let us head into the tavern. Thankfully enough, Uliastai is now completely safe. For now, at least. And I am hopeful that, no, I do believe they may have removed the ability to sell prisoners at the tavern keepers in this version. Or at least that seems to be the case. I felt like I was able to for some reason. I felt like I was able to do that, but maybe not. Maybe I imagined it, or I was getting mixed up with the previous version. That might be it. Well, whatever the case, let us level up Alden's two-handed skill. He's going to be very, very good indeed. And we can level up Silavethio as well. Oh my goodness, she actually has such a good amount of balancing where her attributes are concerned. I'm a little bit worried about what I should do. Because her power... oh, her power draw isn't actually maxed. Okay, let's go for agility and power draw. There we go. She's going to be a lot better now. Do a lot more damage as well. Okay, so let's just make sure everyone here is leveled up. Yes, we are. Okay, so Scout Striker Wilkins has gained a level. And we are going to be speccing him into strength. Get him a little bit more in power strike. And then we'll level up his two-handed weapon proficiency just a little bit, not too much. And I do believe we are going to be making a prisoner run. Yes, we are going to be... wait a minute. Oh. I would have liked to have gone to the ransom broker in Matarea or indeed the Zouk before heading over to Volderberg, but is this such a bad thing? Is it such a bad thing that they take it? Yes, it kind of is. Ah, no. Okay, let's head onward. Let us head onward and hopefully not lose Volderberg before we get there. I'm a little bit worried, I gotta say. Oh, yeah, we only have 1 day of food remaining. That's not good. Great host? Great host of enemies? Why? Why are they doing this to me? No! I was just a little faction trying to make his way in the world. Ah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. They actually all entered immediately. Okay, so this actually gives us a really good opportunity right here. As you can see, we have... I can't actually see against the trees. We have how much? 123 plus Lord Shijin's 39, I do believe, if I can actually see that accurately enough. And they have quite a bit more than that. Oh no. Okay, so Princess Burgett by herself almost outnumbers everyone we have here. But if I head in here, then it's actually going to be an even battle, because we have 365. I'm worried. I am worried. It is going to be quite a difficult fight, I do believe. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get some Perisno bowmen and some cavalry. Let's get some camp defenders, and I do believe we will then be heading inside. This is quite the thing. Oh! They actually have 782. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. At least it's a little bit easier than the 39 that we had to fight beforehand. I mean, those guys were really fierce. So, 527 of our troops against the enemy's 782. And it is snowing. It is snowing in June? Well, I suppose, dependent on where you are in the world, it could be. Okay, come on. Now we need to be careful, because we are very low. Our HP is dwindling. We are not exactly in the greatest of positions, that is for sure, because, of course, we are against the special Kaiser units of Kaiser Otto himself. And I'm actually not too pleased about that. I am far from pleased about that, but we'll see. We'll see. I am pretty positive about this particular fight, but I would be a little bit more positive if all of our companions were rejuvenated, and of course they were not. So there is that. There is that to really worry about, but let's see. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Maybe I can do a little bit of damage. Come on, guys, get over there. Deal some damage. I really want to get over here. We can do a lot of damage to them if only I could get into range. Here we go. Oh, a little bit. If you could just move yourself, thank you. Oh yes, there we go. A nice hit right there. Unfortunately, my mace is not the highest reach that we have ever seen before, so yeah, it's going to be very difficult to actually get any kills whatsoever right now, at least. Oh, there we are. Nice 49 damage to one of those very difficult spear units. Okay, come on. We need to take out that guy with his horned helm. Oh my goodness. Wow. They really know what is going on with those horned helms. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Oh no. As I thought. They are very good. Oh my goodness, no. No. We cannot get taken out. They need me. They need Scout Striker Wilkins at the front. They need him to provide much needed morale and positive thinking. Maybe. Maybe they do. Considering many of our companions have already been taken out, we do not really have anyone to inspire the troops, but that is precisely the reason why we must stay alive as much as we can. Goodness me, they have a lot of Dragoneers. I am not happy about that. I am certainly not happy about that. I am very worried right now. Goodness me. New enemies have arrived. We have already gone through their first wave of reinforcements, which is good. Which is very good, but yes, of course, if they are willing to send in how many? I think 4 waves. Yeah, they're probably going to send in 4 waves of reinforcements total, which is probably going to be an absolute disaster. So we're going to go into my options here real quick, because I'm actually going to turn off the banners on friendly troops. There we go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Because now we don't have to get obscured vision from the banners. Of course, it does make it a little bit more difficult for me to ascertain which target I should actually be hitting. But I do believe we should realize which one it is. Look at Arakanus and his flaming sword. Oh, yes. That's what we like to see. I really wish I was a little bit closer. Okay, let's use our two-handed. Does that not have enough reach to reach over there? It doesn't? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we're going to have to wait for these fellows to either get taken out or for them to move a little bit. Ah, we're moving a little bit closer. Oh, maybe they don't need us. Maybe they don't need us. Wow. This is not going too badly, and I'm very hopeful that Shi Jin is actually alive in here. If he's not alive in here, then I'm going to be a little bit disappointed, because he is an absolute beast when it comes to fighting, so I'm very hopeful that he's still here. Silavethiel is certainly still here, so I'm very happy with her. Oh. She actually just got taken out, so maybe I'm not so happy now, but still. Oh yeah, we're taking them out. We're taking some of them out. Remember, I am a dwarf. Scout Striker Wilkins is not the tallest man. So he is having a couple of difficulties getting above the battlements here, but he is doing his very best. And no doubt we are going to be dealing a lot of damage right here. I just want to make sure that I'm not at the very front. If I'm at the very front, I feel like a death sentence is sure to follow. Okay. Come on. Take him out. Look at that guy. Whoa, that was one of the unique Dragonair units that only Kaiser Otto IV can wield in battle. Goodness me. They are very impressive. Their armor alone intimidates me. So that's exactly why we want to try and take those guys out as quickly as possible. No, we're being pushed to the front by our units. I have a feeling that this is going to spell my doom. Yes, it did. Ah, well, we did take 22 damage, so even if we had a small sliver of HP, even more than that, and we only had about 1 HP, but if we had more than that, then I do believe we still would have fallen at that point, which I suppose is a little bit comforting. Is it? Not really, but still. We fell after taking out a rather considerable amount of their units. We have actually not taken out too many of them so far, however, do bear in mind, they are sending in many of their Draken Priesters, many of their higher tier Kaiser units, and quite a few of their rather impressive units as well as the vassals themselves, of course. So that is definitely going to make a huge difference later down the line in this siege. I do believe we will be okay, because we have an overwhelming amount of units. They are not the only ones that can field a huge force. We do have 360-something, I do believe, in our own army, and we already had, I do believe, 170 units stationed in the garrison, so we are in a pretty good position right now. And the only thing we need to do is will our units to victory. Oh my. I've actually just seen something. Do you see these units right here? These units with the huge two-handed axes, they are the Kaiser unique units. Or the regular Dragonairs, and, well, either one of them I'm not really happy to see, because they are so incredibly armored that pretty much the only thing I feel that could take them out are blunt weapons, and thankfully we do have quite a few blunt weapons. Even though blunt weapons are probably not going to be the greatest damage, at least they have the most, in my opinion, damage per second, because they are technically, usually, quite a small reach, so you can use them in close quarter situations a little bit easier. As you can see, this fellow right here with the two-handed sword, he's having a very difficult time getting any kills whatsoever, because of course, he doesn't have any space to swing. So, yeah, that's precisely the reason why I do appreciate many of our units using a little bit smaller weapons. Oh, that's actually a Draken Priester, the one with the two-handed sword. I did not know. There is Shi Jin. Is that Shi Jin right there? Do you see him? He's covered in our enemy's blood. And he is a warrior. Or maybe not. That was actually just a black warrior. Okay, that's one of his units then. Okay, I actually did not check to see the HP value of Shi Jin before we headed in here, so that may have been a good idea, so we could have ascertained whether he was actually going to be in the fight to begin with. But so far, I would say that we're actually doing quite well. As you can see, my units in particular, only 12 of them have died, and our allies, only 28 of them have died. So I feel like we're actually doing a reasonable job. Unfortunately, they do have an overwhelming advantage in terms of numbers. So that is the thing that we definitely need to be worried about, but considering this is Arakanus right here, I do believe he is still alive. And is that Dahosen? That's not Dahosen, that's a Drahara mercenary shadow guard, I do believe. Yes, there we are. Okay. Goodness me. And that is a demon priest. Oh yes. We're going to see him in action hopefully soon if he decides to join the fray. It would be quite nice if he did because, well, they are very, very good warriors, so not entirely sure why he's not yet. Wait a minute. Are the enemies not receiving more reinforcements? I do believe they are due a reinforcement wave any minute now. So let's see whether they actually gain a reinforcement wave. If they do not, then I will hopefully have a chance to take these guys out on the fields of... Never mind. On the fields of battle, I was going to say. But no, new enemies have arrived. Okay, we have reinforcements as well. And I do believe I will be cutting away to save a little bit of time here. And we'll see how well our units do. I will cut back as soon as we see where the battle is headed. Okay, so it actually appears as though the enemy is now being beaten back, and we only have 20 of the opponent to take out. And many of our units are actually being stopped over here by the various holding position units. Oh no. That may actually spell doom for many of our units at the front here, but hopefully not. Hopefully they'll be able to take them out without any additional assistance. Now the Demon Priest has actually got into the fight, finally enough. Took him a little bit of time to get in there, but yes, he is now dealing some damage, and hopefully we will not see him die immediately upon entering. So, yes, wish him luck, wish him luck. Now, as you can see, we have taken, wow, 400 of the enemy's units out. And I do believe they are going to be retreating as a result, or at least I hope so. And then we will see where we go from there. Hopefully they will give us enough time to rejuvenate ourselves. Hopefully enough time to give Scout Striker Wilkins a little bit of time to rest up and get his health back to a normal state. So as you can see, we lost 30 units total of our own units, 43 of our allies, and we took out 403 of the enemies. So as you can see, the enemy has been forced to retreat. The assault is over, but the siege continues. So are they going to be heading back in? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe they will. And there is a ransom broker. Thank you very much. I really do like you a lot. So, I want to sell all the prisoners for 42,000. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. And I would like to hire some slaves. No, thank you. I would like to hire some slaves, yes. Sell me your 20 best slaves. I'm in a hurry. Yes, I am. Okay, so we're doing well. Let's get a Ranger Knight, some Inspectors, and some Dark Forest Archers as well. And we can also level up Tylan if we so desire. Wow, Tylan looks like he'd become a very, very good vassal. Maybe we want to do that, so yes. Okay, let's see. What are we going to go for? Strength, I suppose. And we'll go for a little bit more in Iron Flesh. Make sure he stays alive. A little bit more, I suppose. Not too sure about that. And everyone else is completely fine. Well, technically not, but they are not leveling. So, let's see. Are they gonna... Yep, they're running away. And we have someone, I believe, which is Lord Marcus. Oh yes, he is proving himself to be a very mighty vassal right here. I might want to change our color, because I cannot actually see what we're doing here. Okay, so he has 123 units. And he is against Princess Birgit and Baron Theobald. Aha. Is this guy actually going to help? Maybe. This guy might help as well as this fellow. Okay. Lord Shijin is running away. A little bit worried about that. Okay. So, I'm just going to rest here for some time. If Lord Marcus is defeated, then so be it. But I don't believe he will be, because the Illokafalki are now helping us. As you can see, the Illokafalki are charging after many of the Reich units, which is absolutely amazing to see. I like that. Now, let's see what's going on here. Is he about to lose? No, he has 71. I cannot see for the life of me. I need to change the colors. Shall we change the colors? How do we do that? Rename your kingdom? No. Oh no. I don't know how to do it now. I've completely forgotten. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. Oh, faction colors. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's take a look here. Reformian Rebellion. Excellent. Okay, so let us randomize it a little bit. But I love this. Do you see this? This color-coordinated selection screen? I love this because now I can select anything I want and I can make it anything at all. I can make it purple. I can make it completely red. I can make it anything I like, and that's exactly what I like to see. I don't like to see maybe just a smattering or a list of different colors. I like to be able to choose absolutely what is going on. Let's go for this color. Is that too dark? No, it seems to actually show up pretty nicely, as you can... Oh. Maybe not against that. Well... No, that's a little bit too dark, isn't it? That is a little bit too dark. Okay, well, whatever the case, we're going to be heading in here and helping out. Who the hell are you? Oh, yes. Let's do this. Take him out. He only has 9, so it's going to be a very swift battle, but I do believe it's best to hopefully get them out of the action for a little bit of time at least, and then we will be going for one of their castles, or maybe, just maybe, even Freising itself. We may decide to head on over and take them out as well. That would actually be really cool, I gotta say. So, let's see if we can take this guy out if possible. Yeah, someone else take him off his horse, and unfortunately we're not able to really do anything. Maybe we can kill this guy, or not. Wolf Knight beating me to it as per usual. There we are, take out that fellow at least. Okay, so there is one over here. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Aha! Hello! It is a Dragonair himself, I do believe. Or is that one of ours? That is one of ours. Oh my goodness, okay. That is also a problem when I decide to use units from enemy factions. Yes. Okay, well there it is. We have attained victory. Not too bad at all. Against overwhelming odds as well. I cannot believe it. Okay, so we can take prisoners, of course. Okay, yeah, we're going to be changing that color. Let's do that. Faction colors, let's randomize it a little bit. How about that? That's a little bit of a light color. We look like the Kingdom of Nords now. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that is much better. And I don't believe anyone else has the same color? No, no one else has the same color. Okay, that's great. I like it. So, without further ado, I am going to be ending this episode off here. And next time on Perisno 0.74, we are going to be taking the fight, I do believe, to the Reich itself. And potentially taking Freising. That might be a little bit too audacious of us, but we'll see. We'll see if we'll be able to do it. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.